I have this yum egusi soup. Hello besties, good morning, good afternoon, good evening according to the time you are coming across this video. To our new subscribers, thanks for joining our family. To our OGs, God bless you guys. Not wasting much of your time, on today's one is going to be a very healthy cooking weekend in my life. All right, I'm making 2 soups for today. These are some of the ingredients you are seeing here right now. In this bowl we have blended egusi. This is what it looks like. It is called egusi or melon seed. If it's not blended, that's how it looks like. That's what is in this bowl, blended egusi, neatly rinsed and blended. In here we'll have some fried mackerel fish and some washed stockfish. Here we'll have our pepper for the day, blended. In here we'll have our palm oil, a red palm oil for the day. In here we'll have some bitter leaf, half bitter leaf. We'll be using it for our egusi soup. And in here we'll have some frozen spinach, which we'll be adding to our bitter leaf for our egusi soup. And in there we'll have our blended crayfish. In here we'll have some onions to fry our egusi. In here we have our blended ogbono. You know, I told you guys we are making 2 soups. Sorry, I will show you the okra soon. We'll be making ogbono mixed with okra. All right, I'll be showing you the okra. It's not here. These are the ingredients for today. This is our salt to taste, our seasoning powder, our ginger powder, and our garlic powder. Let's just go over. Let me show you guys the okra and slice, then our other protein for the day, like our meat for the day, our meat that we'll be using to cook these 2 soups for today. The other proteins, because we actually have fried mackerel fish here and our unsliced okra, and when it's been sliced. Since I remember I didn't show you guys our okra. We are using 2 packs of okra. Just clean it up now, slice it, then show you guys what it looks like. This is our sliced okra. The only thing I got to do now is to just use my knife to double cross it, like just cross it multiple times as I want, so that it can blend into our ogbono. See you guys. Let's check on our meat besties. So this is it. You have to just stir it together now. So once it's properly stirred in, we'll just leave it to cook. So when it's cooked, we'll come back to our soups properly. See you guys in a bit. This is our pot dried. Now we'll be adding our red palm oil. We are making the egusi soup first. Don't worry that the oil is light. I melted it because it was sleeping or frozen. Yeah, frozen. We'll allow this to heat up a little, like 2 seconds, and we'll be adding our onions. So now it's hot enough. We don't want it to be too hot. We added our sliced onions. We'll allow this to fry a bit, and we'll add our egusi. Adding now is our egusi. Just stirring everything to combine properly with our oil and fried onions. Next thing we'll be adding now is some of our scotch bonnet pepper. This is our blended pepper. We'll be adding some to our pot of egusi. I added some of our blended pepper. Now we'll stir that to combine. That is done, we'll leave it to cook. So let's check on our egusi. Yeah, it's coming out well. The next thing we'll be adding now our powdered crayfish. You know, we are making 2 soups with this crayfish, so that's enough for this one. Just leave it to cook more and we'll be back. This is our egusi. When your egusi begin to bring out oil like this, you know it's already getting fried enough, like getting cooked. I'll be adding a bitter leaf. I molded it into this shape you're seeing. All I just need to do is stir to combine, then leave it to cook another 2 minutes, then I'll bring you guys back. This our bitter leaf has like simmered into it already. So the next thing we'll be adding now is our garlic powder, then our ginger powder. Then we'll stir in that. Then our meat stock. Now that we have added that, we'll be adding our proteins for the day. This is it. We have some cooked and some fried, like I fried our beef. Then we'll be adding our stomach for our stockfish. You know, we'll be using it to make 2 soups. This is it. We'll leave this to cook for some time before we come and check if we'll be adding some more seasoning or salt, since we added our meat stock. Welcome back, besties. This is our soup, our egusi soup. So now we'll be adding the remaining of our protein, like our fish. Let me test first to see if we need more ingredients. Yeah, we'll be needing more salt and more seasoning. Like I said, we'll be needing more salt and more seasoning. So this is our seasoning powder. I'll be adding a bit and some salt. In case I didn't show you my salt earlier, this is the salt. So now we'll just stir to combine. Mind you, we've not added our frozen spinach. We'll be adding that later on. Why I added bitter leaf first, because I want our bitter leaf to marry the egusi. Like, let them just marry each other. So we'll be adding some of our fried mackerel fish. So that's it. I added 4 pieces of our fried mackerel fish. We'll be using the remaining one for our ogbono soup. Ogbono soup, mixed with okra. We'll leave this to cook. Then we'll be back to add our spinach. So see you guys in a bit. So let's stir, then add our spinach leaf or frozen spinach to our egusi soup. next thing we are adding now is our frozen spinach. Just stir in our frozen spinach and we'll leave it to cook. Then I'll bring you guys back. This is our egusi soup. It's ready. So just stir, then we have a taste. Perfect. We'll be back. Our egusi soup is done and dusted. Let's make our ogbono now. It's our ogbono coming right to you. So our pot for our ogbono soup. That's our boiled meat for the ogbono. We're adding our meat stock first. Then our remaining blended crayfish, palm oil. We leave that to come up to a boil. Let's check on our meat stock or our base for our ogbono. First thing we'll be adding is our blended pepper. So now the meat stock or the base for our ogbono is ready. We'll just stir in to combine everything properly. Then we'll be adding our ogbono. I'm not adding everything. So this is what is remaining. It's almost everything. It's fine. You just stir to make out the lumps so that you won't be having lumps. Don't worry, there will be no lumps when I'm done. Everything is melted out. So you can see there are no lumps anymore. See it, no lumps anymore. So ogbono has come up to a boil. We'll be adding our remaining stockfish, like this one. This one here is the stockfish. Just stir that in. We'll be adding our proteins for the day. Our remaining proteins. So this is it. We'll leave this to come up to a boil. Like just give it like 2 minutes and I'll be back. Right, besties, let's check on our ogbono soup. Wow, look at that goodness. Now it's time to add our okra. I added our okra. Just stir everything for them to combine. Let's just stir to combine. Then I'll bring you guys back. We are almost done. Almost done trying to combine the okra properly into our ogbono. I guess we are done. Not just almost. We'll leave this to cook for some time, for 5 seconds, and we'll be back to add red mackerel fish. We're adding our fried mackerel fish. Stir that in to combine. If you have watched to this extent, please, what are you waiting for? If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm not forcing you, I'm begging. Subscribe and join this beautiful family. Alright, let's grow together. We have combined that in. We just have to taste for salt or more seasoning. Perfect. Sometimes your meat stock is enough for your soup, but sometimes it might not be enough. That is why you have to taste before the soup is done, so that you will know if you are adding more pepper, more seasoning, or more salt. For me, this is perfect. See you guys in a bit. I'm adding the little spinach that remained from our egusi soup to our ogbono mixed with okra. Like, I just want to have that color in our soup. See that goodness? You like it? We're almost done, guys. We're almost done here today. So our ogbono soup is ready. So we are done cooking for today. It's your first time here, please subscribe and join this beautiful family. We are going to be having this ogbono mixed with okra. Already our pando water is already heating up, so we'll be using pando for this soup. So you can use any swallow of your choice. You can choose to use grounded rice. You can even choose to use gari like eba, ofun alias apple, or semo, or wheat, whichever swallow of your choice for these soups. This is my weekend cooking. For joining me on today's cooking. So see you guys in my next video. On here right now, I'll be saying bye. Bye, besties.